Hey, good afternoon, everybody. All right, so as you can see here, I got a bottle of D-lead. All right, so I know a lot of us, we do a lot of different projects and what have you, everything. And I kind of wanted to bring this up just because of, the jobs that I've been doing here recently. Um, granted, a lot of us and what I do here, for example, this is an old circuit board where, um, well, as you can see, it's got lots of chicken tracks and everything else on it. But anyhow, where we do a lot of soldering anymore, as far as, not just, here in the shop, but, other people that are doing, miscellaneous jobs and what have you, or, building things from scratch. Anyways, um, I thought that maybe I'd go ahead and bring this up a little bit. But anyways, we do a lot of soldering. We hold solder a lot of the time. We don't use gloves or anything like that. Some of us don't even use good ventilation. But anyways, when you stop and start looking at some of these boards and knowing how many times that your hands go across this and the lead, we pick off like little stuff like this here, as far as the little solder balls and what have you. Anyways, well, that stuff actually transfers, small amount of molecules to your skin, that eventually gets absorbed and in some cases into your lungs as well. So, right now I don't have the, smoke absorber as far as that goes, setting up here on the table or anything. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about that, will help with a lot of this stuff is it's called D-lead. And what this is, it's an abrasive hand soap. Now, there's a couple of different variations of the D-lead that's available, and you can actually buy this on Amazon. But this is kind of my favorite just because of the fact that it's kind of like Gojo or something that's got the pumice in it. But what this does is this actually helps remove a lot of the lead and the metal particles and dust that transfers onto your skin. That just because you wash your hands doesn't mean that you've really got rid of a lot of it. The company that I'm working for, we've got a lot of lead products that are introduced as far as into the workplace, and I hadn't really thought about this a lot, um, over the last couple of years, just because of the fact that it's just not been used in most of the industry. However, the industry that I'm in, um, where we make different pieces and parts for automotive, they do a lot of lead products as far as over in one area. And this is actually available to anyone, um, there in order to go ahead and wash their hands and get any kind of the metals and what have you. So if you're whether you're an avid person as far as in the workshop and what have you, doing any kind of radio communications projects, where you're doing any kind of soldering yourself, this is something that you might want to look into. Um, as far as to help go ahead and remove the lead from your hands and what have you, to go ahead and help reduce your exposure to it. The other thing too that this is great for is those of us that go to the range and love to shoot. So that's another reason why I wanted to bring this up is, this has got multiple uses. Don't think about just, your soldering, but if you love to reload, whether you love to shoot or what have you, this is something that you really should use and should have on hand. So, this bottle here is about, pretty close to about 20 bucks. They've got smaller bottles, they've got bigger bottles. So it depends on how much you're planning on using. But D-lead, like I said, it is great. It even tells that it cleans lead, metals, dirt, grease, oil, abrasives, from your skin. So it just helps remove a larger portion of what you're actually not seeing, within the skin. So uh, it's one of the things that, like I said, I wanted to kind of bring up as far as for kind of a safety tip, to help help you guys out a little bit and to make your lives a little safer. So just kind of wanted to do a quick little video, show you guys that, and see what you thought. All right, guys. Like I said, didn't want to keep you long. Like I said, just wanted to kind of bring this, bring this out as far as kind of a safety tip for the day, and something that, like I said, I find very useful, and I'm going to start using this a lot more. Like I said, especially especially in the industry that I'm in, um, and the exposure. So, not just like I said, not just here at here at home as far as in the workshop, but whether I go to the range or I go to my other everyday job. So, we've got this available at the place that I work. But we also have this now in the shop as far as to be able to wash your hands and, like I said, help remove a lot more lead contaminants from the body itself. So, if you're into some of that as far as that's extremely heavy, I believe they've even got a laundry detergent version of this as well. It is quite expensive, but like I said, I just wanted to kind of bring that out and point it out because I mean, a lot of people are looking for safer ways of doing things, and just wanted to kind of you know give you guys some other choices and some different things that not everybody thinks about. So you know, like I said, great product. I've used it now for a couple of months as far as regularly, but yeah, hopefully, like I said, hopefully somebody finds this kind of interesting. If you do a lot of little projects or love to go shooting at the range, it's a great product to have on hand just for your everyday use in those areas. But, all right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Got a lot to do yet this evening before I lay down and go to sleep and go back to work. So, everybody, have a great day. Hopefully, you enjoy this. Please check out the other videos we've got here on Patreon as well as on YouTube. And we'll see you on the next video. Take care, guys. Enjoy and stay safe.